Sanji, Roji, Jonon Law, and the Loman, and I didn't give it, and the Robin, and Sanjay, the Law, the Barodon, and the didn't give it, and the Robin, Sanjay, the Law, and the Barodon, and the didn't give it. Allah Benjas and So it's a creating enlightenment being Phabongkha that Nyingpo mentioned in the calling the Guru from far there. After the verse that the remember the kindness of Guru.
In volume 1, the Lama section, page 6. Sangye Kunji Bang the culture in Dada. Mana Lam something so Sangye Lama Ten. So to me who has who has no fortune, so who's abandoned, who's abandoned by all the Buddhas, who do not have fortune, Mr. Fortune. While I'm thinking that you are showing that that you the Guru, that you are showing me how you are showing me the unmistaken path. So while I'm reflecting this, I remember the Guru. So I remember the Guru's kindness. Is that? Maybe I made a mistake. The last verse. It says, while I'm reflecting that I'm being guided with compassion. Is that one? The very this is the verse at the very end of the Guru. Yeah, I'm sure. But I don't
people talk about it. People are talking about the meaning of the life. And the people are talking about the.
Yes, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know if this translation is correct.
So while I'm thinking that I'm being guided by your compassion. Is that one?
Yes, I'm sure.
Oh, that's right. So while I'm thinking
being guided, with your compassion. I remember school. I remember the kind of school. So, next one. Nyega tunje tensang, kenye nyega tunje tensang, kenye jidu danga, mano nyingpo lento sanjen lama tene. So, what I want to say is next one. Nyega tunje tensang, kenye jidu danga, mano nyingpo lento sanjen lama tene. While I'm reflecting, the wish to take the essence while I'm reflecting, wishing to say, choice of the profit and loss, happiness or suffering, profit, loss, happiness, the profit or loss, or happiness or suffering. So while I'm reflecting, the wishing to take the choice, the profit or loss, happiness or suffering, without mistake. So it was unmistaken choice. Unmistaken choice. Taking profit or loss, or happiness or suffering. So taking the essence. On this I forgot what I'm thinking. I forgot the beginning part. Yes. So can you say?
Which permission?
Just before that. Oh, that section.
No, the naked dungeon.
Huh?
Naked dungeon, Tenzin.
Huh? On this, I say, body, that was extremely difficult to find, and which has a great meaning. So it means this body, which is extremely difficult to find, but it was found, it was a great meaning. So on this body. So to take this, to take the essence, to take wishing to the essence, without unmistaken, without to take the essence, wishing to the essence, that which is the unmistaken choice of the loss, the profit, loss, happiness or suffering. I remember Guru. So however, so this time we received this precious human body qualified to 8 purifies, which is extremely difficult to find again. So, like the after each 100 years, the blind turtle comes up on the surface of the water, surface of the ocean, Pacific Ocean, and able to put the neck through the golden ring, which always moves, doesn't stay one place. How that is so difficult to happen that to come up, which is very rarely comes up, but cannot see, eyes blind, so the so blind. Here, the example of blind turtle. So not knowing what is right to practice, what's wrong to abandon. Not having Dharma wisdom. So blind like this. While it's blind like this, then you see. So how that is so difficult, this exam, blind turtle, then comes very rarely, and then then to make these two things happen, then come up, and also able to put the head through the golden ring which always moves. So it's very so this say this extremely difficult to receive this this precious human body. It's very difficult. That which meets that which meet with the Dharma. So internal golden ring. You see, that meet with the Dharma. Enter in the Buddha Dharma. That is by having refuge in the heart. Relying upon the Buddha Dharma Sangha. With the mind being qualified of true cause, the understanding the Buddha Dharma Sangha has power, qualities to liberate. Not just from the Lord himself, but the whole entire the oceans of samsara sufferings, and the useful fear, the intelligent fear or the useful fear, are the understanding the how the samsara is nature of suffering. So this extremely difficult such is to happen to meet this treatment. So this precious human body, then able to interpret the Dharma, able to meet with, able to interpret the Dharma. So extremely difficult to happen. It did happen. So happened this time. So this is just about once, just about once that had happened. That happened this time. See. Then it is such as Christian body met with Dharma, which is extremely difficult to find. It found that it was great meaning. So now, so while we have how long we have received this now, but how long we will have this? How many years, how many months, how many weeks, how many days, how many hours that will have this this perfect in the body. That's extremely difficult to find. If it's found, it's great meaning. So how many years, months, weeks, and days, and hours we have now. So one has great freedom of choice. See, from this second, then whether to choose profit or loss, whether to choose happiness or suffering. We have choice. So we have the opportunity to choose. Not only that, in every minute we have choice. You see. What is perfect? You see, we have choice in every minute to choose. See, to have unmistaken. See, to choose the profit or loss or suffering, happiness without mistake. You see. To take essence. Even in each second, we have this choice to take to take essence, unmistaken choice. Profit, loss, or happiness or suffering. However, what Phabongkha was saying is that not only year, month, weeks, days, hours, but even minute, even within seconds. With this perfect immutable, the ultimate Dharma, that was extremely difficult to find. It was found, there's great meanings from this, that even within a second, you have opportunity to do unmistaken choice. Hell or enlightenment. Which one? You have choice. In every second you have choice. You create a cause to be born in hell, or you create a cause to achieve enlightenment. You have in each second, you have opportunity to unmistaken choice. See, the essence. That samsara or liberation in every second. In each second, you have choice. Which one? The samsara or liberation. You have choice. So one has opportunity to take the essence, to make unmistaken choice. Abandon. Abandon. Instead of choosing samsara, you choose liberation. Instead of creating cause of samsara, you create cause of liberation. Same before. Instead of choosing hell, you choose enlightenment. You create cause of. Instead of creating cause of hell, you create cause of enlightenment. In a second, you have choice. You choose lower realm or the realm of the happy transmigrated being. You have choice. So to abandon, to to abandon the Lordism and to take to achieve the trust, to achieve the border of the happy transformative after this life. So one is the opportunity to take this essence, this unmistaken, this choice. So in every second, with this purpose in the body, there's choice. You see, you have freedom to choose to take the loss, the Lordism, or profit. You see, the border of the suffering material being, or the transmaterial being, or the border of the happy transmaterial being. Which one to take? So it is completely in your hand. It's completely up to you, up to oneself. Whether you choose in every second, whether you choose loss or profit, happiness or suffering. Another way of putting what you choose. With this purpose in the body. Choose suffering or choose the happiness. Create a cause of the suffering, or create abandon the cause of suffering and create a cause of happiness. So you see, in every second. So this way, by saying this, one day it means how this perfect human body that we have at this time, how this is wishful feeling, how this is so precious, unbelievable precious. As I mentioned past, more precious. This is a wish feeling, more wish feeling than external material, wish feeling jewel. Even the whole sky filled with not only gold and diamond, but filled with wish crown jewel cannot. And see, if you own that much, even you have that much wealth, whole sky filled with wish crown jewel, but with that alone cannot fulfill your wishes to achieve to stop rebirth in the Lordism, to achieve that suffering, that loss, and then achieve profit, happiness, the higher realm, and to stop the reincarnation samsara. This is so that suffering and then the happiness, the liberation. So even one has done, even one owns that much wealth, sky-filled which that much jewel cannot stop samsara, achieve liberation from samsara. So even one owns that much wealth alone, you can't see that can stop falling in the raw nirvana and achieve full great liberation, full enlightenment. So this perfect human birth that we have received this at the time once. So this is unbelievable person, much more precious than the Dharma wealth, whole sky filled with witchcraft and jewels. Not all that much, all those valuable Dharma wealth is nothing compared the value of this perfect human birth that we have now. So even there's only 1 hour left, even we have a life only for 1 hour, even we have a life, only 1 minute to live, even there's only 1 second, so even with before that, you see, with as I mentioned other times, by changing bodhicitta, you see, one clear cause of enlightenment, by the way, cause of liberation, cause of happiness, which is birth, all this comes, by the way, one achieve with this perfect human body, so that even within a second, by you see, changing bodhicitta, one can achieve all that with this perfect human body. So even there's only see minute, second left. See, so one has this great, this great opportunity. Can do, I say, the unmistaken choice. Can take essence, the unmistaken choice. So now, so what he's saying is that that we have this, that we have all this, so how many years, month, weeks, days, hours, minutes, seconds we have from this second that we have all this incredible, freedom, opportunity to make the right, to make the unmistaken choice, to take the essence of this body. So this we're having this incredible opportunity. This that we have. It's only by kindness of Guru. It's only by kindness of Guru. So here what he's saying is, so while I'm thinking that, wishing to take the essence, the unmistaken choice, loss and profit, happiness, suffering. I remember Guru, so I remember Guru's kindness, so that I have all this opportunity, this incredible opportunity, even each second, that, incredible opportunity with this purpose in my body, having received this purpose in my body. So first of all, by having received this precious in my body, and by kindness of Guru, that in the past, as I think I mentioned one time, so by thinking the real meaning of Guru, so the very essence, the ultimate Guru, absolute Guru. So then this way then all the past life, Guru, present life, future, all one. Even though they appear to different body, but different shape, have a different body, but however, in reality, Guru that one had in the past life, present, the Guru and future, it's all just one. All just one, until one is enlightened, it's all one. So you want to think, really meaning of Guru, what does really it mean? So the ultimate Guru is the essence of the Guru. So then the primordial, I say, the primordial, the Sungju Tangpo Gompo, and when the comes from Guru Puja, that when we request the thing, the quality of the Guru, there, then near the end, you see, the unified, say, unified, Tangpo Gompo, the primordial, the savior, the primordial savior. So that is the ultimate Guru. So, so in reality, just one being, just one. Even though different, say, your say, within different form, different human form, however, it was on different lives. So by in the past, by teaching karma, and then we see teaching refuge and karma, then one gave the Dharma wisdom, what's right to practice, what's the wrong thing to abandon. So one practices morality. So received this precious human body. Not only that, on the basis of that, create a cause, the precious human body qualified to 8 freedom, 10 business. Qualified for 8 freedom, 10 business. So in the past, they had not only have met with the Dharma, but they have met the Mahana Paramita teaching. Not only that, they have met Tantra 6 Mandavasana teaching. So in the past, we see have practiced those vows were given and past practice, and because of that, and this life, we see have met all the 3 levels of teachings of Buddha. So like that. So just receiving this perfect image, but this human body qualified, precious human body qualified for 8 presentation. So completed by kindness of Guru. You see, So by the this gurus that one has visualized there. So or the one these gurus, the one is in this slide, on visualize the message field. So they so received completely by the kindness. So now then now having all this, that we have all this incredible freedom, choice. So without the laws to take only the the profit to achieve only happiness, we have all this choice to make unmistaken choice. So that for this completely by kindness guru in every second. So that's what's saying here. The wishing to the essence, the unmistaken choice. I remember Guru for his kindness and that. So having the opportunity, having this freedom to do the unmistaken choice. That's one. So that's one. But also, I think it also means stop the loss and take the profit, or stop the suffering and choose the happiness to achieve the make a decision to say obtaining the happiness, happiness of future life, liberation from samsara, for enlightenment. So here, it only happens. It only happens by devoting to gurus. It only happens if one devotes to the guru. You see, another way to think here. What it's saying. By following the guru. By following the guru. By see according to Guru's holy wishes, goes on Guru's advice. So she so devoting to Guru. So 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 even this without the Lord taking on the profit, on the happiness, even, not just only achieving happiness, but even the liberation from samsara, achieving that not sufficient. Because cherishing cherishing the I, seeking happiness only for self, that is the opening door for all the opening door for all the sufferings, all the undesirable kinds of obstacles. So by cherishing the I, seeking only the happiness of, or seeking only the happiness oneself. So that's what we did. That's what we practiced. Not only from the birth time, from this birth of this life, not only that, from beginningless rebirth. Because of that, this is what we practice all the time, from beginningless rebirth. Cherishing the I, seeking happiness only for self. So therefore, still didn't achieve enlightenment. Still did not achieve enlightenment because abiding or keeping this great demon, this self-cherishing thought, so hard. So still we didn't achieve enlightenment. One didn't achieve enlightenment. It didn't allow to achieve enlightenment up to now, from beginning to rebirth. Not only that, it didn't allow even to achieve liberation from samsara. It didn't allow even to achieve liberation. Liberation, that was free forever from samsara. So it didn't allow to achieve even that. See, for oneself. So it didn't allow to achieve any. Even though the continuity of consciousness has no beginning, even though the rebirth according to our rebirth has no beginning, but it still didn't achieve any realization of Lamrim steps past enlightenment. That still mind is empty of bodhicitta, still the mind is empty of wisdom realizing emptiness, still the mind, not that, still the mind is empty of renunciation of samsara. Still the mind is empty, not only renunciation of future samsara, but empty of renunciation, empty of the first dharma, empty of the first dharma, so first lamrim, first dharma, the renunciation to this life. By having realization of purpose in rebirth, usefulness, difficult to find again, and impermanent natural life, impermanent death. the with awareness, the suffering of suffering, the suffering to Lord in related with karma. So didn't achieve the realization, and the first lamrim, the first realization of lamrim, the realization of the law capable being, by mentioning these things, then let go attachment, the say free oneself from the attachment, clinging to this life. So even that didn't achieve. Even the very first lamrim, the realization of the law capable being. So like this, so as long as there's a great demon, there's a chasing towards abiding in his heart, that one will never achieve enlightenment, even also in the future, as long as this great demon self-chasing thought is kept, abiding in one's heart. Liberation from samsara in it won't allow to have any realization as it met mind, as it met one's own mental continuum completely empty, so far completely empty. So it's the same also in the future. And not that, only suffer, only continuously suffer. Without end experience suffering samsara, particularly the Lord's. So as Shinditeva, great Bodhisattva, as great Bodhisattva Shinditeva mentioned, that children many madam separate one. So as long as you don't drop the fire, the burning cannot be stopped. Like that, if one doesn't let go of I, the suffering cannot be abandoned. The suffering cannot be abandoned, or suffering cannot be stopped. Therefore, in order to pacify the suffering, in order to pacify one's own sufferings and sufferings of others, give up oneself for others, cherish others as oneself. So therefore, so cherishing others is an opening door for all the happiness, all the qualities. All this past, present, future happiness, realization, enlightenment, all this we receive from bodhicitta, cherishing others. So, the skies of benefit of bodhicitta that is explained in the teachings in sutra in the first chapter, Bodhicharya Avatar, the first chapter. All these skies of benefit of bodhicitta that is explained. All these receive, all this comes from the sentient beings, comes from every single sentient beings. But like the crops, food, the crops come from the field, and so therefore we regard the field very precious. So the skies of benefit, what bodhicitta, what Buddha says, can never finish explaining what the benefits of bodhicitta, all comes from but depending on but all comes from every single sentient beings, each and every single human beings, each and every single insects, every single sentient beings, hell beings, hungry ghosts, sura, from every single obscured, suffering sentient beings. So receive came from them, the bodhicitta, which is so precious, which is a wish fulfilling all the wish, fulfilling all your happiness, fulfilling happiness for numberless sentient beings, temporary ultimate happiness. From where the bodhicitta, from where all your past, present, future happiness came from, and bodhicitta, from where numberless sentient beings, past, present, future, all the happiness comes from bodhicitta. So that bodhicitta came from, you see, but see, depending on kindness of each sentient beings. It's generated by depending on the existence of each obscure suffering sentient beings. So generated by kindness of each and every single sentient being that wish for this most precious this bodhicitta that Buddha say can never finish explaining the benefits. So this bodhicitta came from say, back energy, each and every single sentient being. So therefore, therefore, each and every single sentient being is unbelievable precious, the most precious one, and they are each so like how much the bodhicitta wish feeling. So exactly every single sentient being is you see wish feeling see wish feeling jewel. So using an example, the say to how we feel with the money. When we think of money, so, we feel money is so precious because you know that what you can do so much with the money, you can buy food, you can survive. So many things one can do. So now smell like the so trying to feel by using the name, even though the value of the Vishwarang jewel is nothing, as I mentioned before, even though filled for sky, but easy to realize the $1 billion or $1 million, how they're precious and they're rare to get, or that, then which can do easy to understand how they're so precious. So, so to feel at least even like that, the sentient beings is so precious. So every sentient beings, would so whispering jewel once on you are see once on whispering jewel. However, say say in the say quite some years ago. So Raja bought a car in California. This has a what's it called? This red car. Huh? This, the first one. Then, so he bought this red car. Red car. One student husband. Something. I think the husband's friend. Something related. So I think got kind of a quite reasonable price. And it also small TV there in the car, the van. You know. So anyway, quite noisy one. So this car has a so as you see. So he was very excited. So he brought the car there outside of the John Jackson, the ex-director of Basapani, when I was staying there. So he brought the car. But I didn't go to look at the car. I went next morning, late morning to see the car. So try to think this is sentence car, but of course it lasts only a few seconds. Try to think this sentence car, but it lasts only a few seconds. Disappeared after. Anyway, so see. So when we were Geshe Sopa's as dear part in medicine, taking teachings from Geshe Sopa, taking course. So that time, was that time? Sure. So met the message in the car. So this side, one side, it is a message that the cherishing others, source of happiness. And the other side, see, by my religion is kindness, but I added the word to all, just to make it clear, to all. So other side the message that, but then it has Buddha, Vaitara, Madhya Buddha, Tattva Buddha, many deities, pictures around, deities, stick on the car. So it was matter in the medicine we were taking course from Geshe Sopa. So one shop the work to do the work for all these, and also so many insects when you drive the car, certain places, so many insects they get crushed on the window of the car. So many certain places in the window they completely filled with the they crush in that, so that the body splashes, splash, like water splash. So they hold their body and splash, squash. I think it's both splash and squash. So they even sometimes comes secular. So sometimes try to think wind coming from above the car and push them away. Sometimes it looks like I didn't do a long time, but sometimes it looks like a little bit helping. Not sure, but anyway. So what to do? So came with the idea to put something around the car. Some, I don't know what's called. What's it called? Yeah, this thing put around. This one, yeah. So that will, she said, they will help. But anyway, even that was put, not much. So the idea came to put a mantra over the car, from the car. So you put all those powerful mantras. So, these 5 powerful mantras, which by all military mantras are used. Not only the 5 powerful mantras. I don't think there's every single all the 5, but much of it is there. Other additional mantras. So that shop. So say printed or say on the over the car. So that is so the wind, rain, whatever comes. You touch that, they get blessed. Then she touch the insects, they fly. So so they get purified, and they come get purified. So even they died there, but at least they touch the mantras and it can get purified. So, so did that. And then, yes, yeah. Then backside the car on the wheel, there's Chinese mental anyone who will see, of course, it purifies the dependent karma and plants it with enlightenment, as I mentioned the other day. Then it is writing that anybody who see this car, the dreams of this car, see this car, dreams, remember the dreams of this car. Don't remember exactly. I'm not sure. However, to be, I think, to be free from suffering and to achieve enlightenment soon. So that, and who sees this car, who remember, who touch, so that their prayers wasn't there. So to have this, to get all these benefits. So later, later I got the Namjalma mantra, the mandala. Somehow, due to some good karma, Brian, I don't know from here, from whom he got. He got from somebody in Namjalma. The wrong mantra, this mandala. So Namjalma. So usually, if you have Namjalma mantra in the banner, inside the banner, then even the shadow of the banner, whomever touches any people or any animals or anything, whom the shadow of the banner touches, then it can't get purified, doesn't get upon Lord. If that mantra is inside a house, then anybody who lives in the house, they always get purified. And if that mantra is on top of the mountain, then insects, people, animals who are going over that mountain, who touch that mountain, going over that mountain, they can't get purified, and they don't get Lord realms. So it's mentioned in the text that Buddha explained the extensive benefit of the Namjalma mantra. So same if you have in the car, this mantra mantra, this mantra, which is just mantra, this mandala, other way. So same, all the people who come in the car, they get purified all the time. Then also, there's so many insects when you drive. Can see, you can't see. They get killed. So if you have the mantra on the mountain, it's definitely in the house, then and it's better. Then even the shadow touches other beings, they can't get purified. They don't get to promote them. So same here. By having in the car, then all those insects, even they die into the wheel. But at least they need to come and get purified. Just touching, touching the car and being into the car, to get they come and get purified. Or the shadow of the car, touches them, goes over them, then they come and get purified. So later, because of this benefit, so make many copies of that. Then many copies that keep in the car. At the window, that's pockets. So and also that was given to somebody in Singapore. Somebody made many copies after I explained that. So then that gave opportunity to give to many people, to use them in the car, to put in the car. So yeah. So here, since I brought the issue about describing about car, that's the part of making the life meaningful. So when we drive car, so many insects get killed. So how to make, even though they get killed without, sometimes difficult, and you can't stop the car with driving fast. So many insects get killed. So somehow to make meaningful. So even those insects, even they get killed, but somehow touching the living under the car, even they get killed, and the wheel, but they may come and get purified. So to have the Namjalam enter this, powerful mantras inside. So that's since I brought the car, I would like to emphasize part of our life to make beneficial, very easy for other sentient beings. Because there's a lot of harm when we drive a car. So even when we walk, there insects we don't see and get stepped off and killed. So no question about car. So I want to emphasize that to make so even they get killed without without choice. So unable to see. So at least they need to come and get purified. So that. Or there's this mantra. You see, this mantra, if you're walking, like here, for example, here, and with as many insects like this, if you're walking, so the mantra that you recite in speech, after you recite, say the number, whatever, 5, 6, 7, whatever number you recite, then you speak under the feet. You speak, that is speak under the feet. But however, since we wear shoes, so you recite the mantra, then speak, blow into your shoes, and the chapel and the shoes is spit, and the shoes. So it has benefited in case that being crushed, died in the shoes touching over that being, and that being guess the mantra must purify the blessing of the shoe, under the shoes, the touching that must purify the karma, so that makes you born in the realm, However, could do the same. You chant this mantra in the blow of the wheel, the blow of the car wheels. They start the wheel which touches on the ground, so you blow over the whole round, you blow them. So the same doesn't have to be only under the feet. So as I mentioned, so it can have some same benefit. So that. Sometimes there's so many ants in the road, so that whatever way, so in our life, whatever way we can benefit others, so must do it. Whatever way we can benefit others. So if it didn't have benefit, Buddha wouldn't teach. Buddha wouldn't give this. Wouldn't wouldn't teach this mantras. Wouldn't mention these mantras in the Kanjur, in the Buddha's teachings. Wouldn't, it isn't a benefit, wouldn't mention these mantras. So that definitely there's purpose for these mantras. Again, it doesn't mean that again, it doesn't. Again, it doesn't mean say, "Oh, I blessed my shoes." For the matter, I can step over. You go everywhere. You go everywhere. Step over all the animals. Or it's not saying like that. So say, without choice killed or without seeing killed, you see to benefit like this. So the story where I told about the car was this. That first car went for the relic tour for the Buddha's relic tour. To help Mithya project, but to help Mithya project, that was the original idea. But in fact, it benefited unbelievable. It caused devotion in many people's mind. Even people who are not Buddhist, somehow Buddha must be working, because even people who are not Buddhist, who haven't read Dharma books, but when they see relic, somehow they feel some power, so much devotion. That's been incredible. Their skies of benefit, the relic tour, unbelievable benefit. And there are so many incredible devotional licenses seeing. So definitely Buddha must be blessing their mind. And then there are many people who have certain experiences, seeing the whole room light, or the many things that it has. I mean, it did help, it did help quite a bit for the project, but the project is so big. Project is if it's a small monastery, then if it's some monastery with, $1 or $2 few $million monastery, then of course that's a huge lot. What you get from that? But since this is since this is huge, anyway, at the moment, 200 million and 50, but not sure. Could be more. Could increase. Anyway, but it has been benefiting unbelievably in the world. The Buddha's relic tour. Very surprising. Incredible benefit. So they say, they are called relics. So I think now many places want relic to receive relic. So I think they now divided. You see, to do at the same time different places. So that. So I so that first car van they need for tour. So then bought the smaller cars. And so they all have message around, different message around in the front, around, and Buddha's, Buddha's Taras, different Buddhas, pictures. Still in the car. So that even by that, while you're driving the road, so you can purify so many sentiments in the mind. As I mentioned yesterday, quoted to Sutra, I remember, it's called Tibet-top, Chakye-top, the Sutra of generating the power devotion. The Sutra of Mudra, generating power devotion. So as I mentioned that, just by seeing, how incredible merit, numbers great merit, great. Then you see every day making those hundreds of divine food, nectar, to dress, so many offering every day for eons to the Arhatas, equal number of the atoms of the universe. So all those merits itself is unbelievable. But when you compare just seeing, Buddha's even painting a picture, statue, this is far more greater. The other one is small. So it plants seed of enlightenment. Everyone who see purify mind plants seed of enlightenment. So and that brings definitely it brings them to enlightenment in a time. So, only one time I saw somebody's not happy in California. One time I saw somebody was, I think, upset. They seeing the message. I think not from the Buddha. I think message on the car. I think. I think I said there's a very, I think maybe strong Christian. I think maybe they're not happy. Buddhist. I think maybe do that. So so one time driving to the airport, I think, one car came. So there was a man. I think what he did. What's the mudra of bad? This one? Oh. The man. He was disturbed. He was unhappy. So he did it through the car and the window. So it is some mudra. It is some. Yeah, I don't remember. It means, it means I think it's really bad, something. Put him down, but I forgot now. Something like that, I'm not sure. But usually, you see so many people so happy to see the message, to see the message, especially. So one time we were going to the airport, I think, to San Francisco. So I'm not sure who are these people, but in one car, so he read this part. The car going like this, so he read this part. Then he went round. All the driving car went round like this. So read all this, read all that. So most people you see, I saw one time very upset, but most people very happy, very happy. So, I think one time when you park the car at the supermarket, one lady brought flowers there, the car. So I was very happy to see the and somebody will copy, the message there. We ever see the car, touch, remember all the dreams of it, purify all the sufferings and free from all sufferings and to general compassion and of all beings and reach enlightenment, isn't that? So anyway, the reason why it came to this topic was I just elaborated the story of car, but one of the messages, the message wasn't put there, but one of the messages that whenever you see somebody, to feel your wish feeling, to feel all your whenever you meet somebody to think you are wish feeling, something like that. Yeah. So that's the essence. Whenever you somebody, think this is my wish feeling. Jewel. Remember?
Think everyone you meet is putting on your wishes.
Huh? Oh, that's right. She didn't. But Yangzhen helped. Not the first car, but second car, she helped to put the message down. That's very good practice in our daily life. You see, I think I mentioned one day that after say, that how to make life meaningful. That you see, so one you meditate in the morning when the day begin, when your life begin that day. Meditate on one day. You see, bodhicitta, the 7 techniques of mind, cause, and effect. Realizing, recognizing the sentiments, the mother, and kindness. So these 7 things, mind, cause, and effect. So one day, so you mentioned that bodhicitta, you begin to deal with that, and the rest of the day, you practice mindfulness. See, when you see something, when you see people, think the mother, think mother kindness, kind. So try to feel that what you meant in the morning. So try to feel that the rest of the day. Whenever you see people or animal, so try to practice that mindfulness. Try to feel the mother and kindness. Then next day, then the exchange of bodhicitta, equalizing exchange was for others. So the exchange of kindness you meditate in the morning. So this day you generate bodhicitta in the morning by maintaining exchange of kindness between them being. Shortcomings will subject benefit others. Then exchange was for others. So that they are continuing. You begin that day life with that bodhicitta. You say, how are you going to live the life? So then, so that they, you see, continue to try to keep the mind in that bodhicitta, you see. Whenever, as much as possible, try to remember. So whenever one meet people or animals, remembering the extensive kindness. And then when I remember that, then naturally you cherish that being, and then respect, to be kind and respect everything comes in your action. When the mind feel that sentiments of pressure and kind, to say, so as far as the bodhicitta, taking this way, taking the essence on this body, perfect human body, you see, continuously. So you then whatever you do is for others. Whatever you do, it becomes it is dedicated for others naturally, or for others, and when that happens, when you continue your life the rest of the day, no matter how busy you are, so that so when you live the life, the practice mindfulness, say, but it's like this. Other mother kind of pressure or extensive kindness, mindfulness and extensive kindness or something. So so whatever eating, walking, sitting, sleeping, whatever activities one does become for others or for others. And there's incredible effect. There's incredible joy in your heart, incredible joy, and happiness, fulfillment, not just only satisfaction, not only achieving satisfaction in your heart, but fulfillment. So much joy, happiness in your heart, in your life. So your life becomes so, I say, very satisfying, so very happy life. Very joyful, very happy life. Not self-centered, not self-centered life. In the road, in the road, in the street, when we were walking the street, you see, when we were walking the street, when we were walking the street, you see some people very self-centered. You see, very self-centered. Only think of one's own happiness. Only think of one's own problem. Only think of one's own problem. Completely absorbed. Completely. The life is completely involved in one's own problem. So constantly thinking that in a way self-centered, and so when you see the person's face, say, very unhappy, very sad face, very unhappy, or very easy to get angry. From the face, you can see very easy to be disturbed, very easy to get angry. So based 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 that attitude. Nothing else. There's nothing else to think about except one's own problem. Only one's own happiness. One I'll be happy. One I'll be happy. See. So like that. So no there's no smile, there's no calm, there's no tranquility or peace. See, there's no appearance of happiness there. Very sad, very disturbed by this. So seeing that face, that it doesn't have positive effect, only it only causes unhappiness to others. So however, so here, so always, so every day, so always, every day, so always see that person's mind, instead of unhappiness all the time. So that's the effect of thinking only one's own happiness. The cherishing are very self-centered. The effect is on that negative. Even physical appearance very negative, unpleasant. So down here, one keep the mind in this bodhicitta practice. Like this. See, there's so much joy in the life, so much happiness and tranquility, peaceful face, and smiling. That allows you to have smiling face, peaceful, happy face. That makes others also happy. So that's so so significance more once on all the wish feeling, see, more precious, then each sentient one's own order, which feeling more precious than the sky filled with rich crown jewels. That. So they're most precious, most kind one. So now, what they want is for this. So therefore, in one's own life, there's nobody to check other than sin, except sin beings. There's nobody to work for except other sentient beings. And what they want is happiness, what do not want is suffering. So, as one has full responsibility, to free them from all the suffering, to free them from all the suffering causes and bring enlightenment. To do that, by oneself alone, if first oneself should achieve full enlightenment. The state of omniscient mind can see directly all the sentiments, can read everyone's mind, can see directly all their characteristics, all their level of intelligence, karma, and able to directly see all the methods that can fit even to one sentient being to bring from happiness to happiness to full enlightenment. So the omniscient mind which can see directly all the methods even to guide one sentient being from happiness to enlightenment. So all these various methods, even unimaginable, the method to bring even one sentient being from happiness to happiness to the enlightenment. So knowing everything of sentient being, all the methods of how to bring to enlightenment. So therefore, so must achieve this state of omniscient mind, and then full enlightenment. Now, for that, one need to actualize path to that doesn't happen without cause conditions. So one need to actualize the stage of path to enlightenment. One need to follow the graduate path, the steps of path to enlightenment. Only in that way, one complete path. It has to be practiced in order and have realization. Just meditating what you like, just meditating, only meditating what you like, what you don't like. So, such as the lower realm suffering, so the impairments that nature of life, or suffering of some sort of the meditations that which one do not like, then don't think, don't practice, don't meditate, and then once the line, then something looks something looks nice word, something looks nice, then meditate those, so that one can't really achieve the realization. So without meditating, example, without realization, the renunciation of samsara, the total aversion to samsara, seeing how samsara or nature of suffering, like being in the septic, like yourself in being the septic tank, or inside it, or inside in the midst of the fire, or the or negative body, sitting on the thorn bush, in the midst of thorn bush, that, however, so without this realization, cannot really have realization of compassion to other sentient beings. Then can't have realization bodhicitta, so that then cannot enter mind path. So however, so one need to achieve the realization of the path of enlightenment. And then so how to meditate? So everyday life, how to meditate? So we went through that. That very practical advice by Phabongkha, as he himself, the complete path to enlightenment. So advice coming from his own experience. So so that so when very brief of the definitions of the Lama realizations, to get some idea of so that one can check whether one has that, so that one can examine whether one has that realization or not. So it's easy to so that you can tell, one can judge, discriminate by knowing the definition of those realizations. So they say, so what I can mention is the definition of say, realizing emptiness. That one I didn't mention before. So after bodhicitta mentioned. However, some of what is explained by great enlightenment Phabongkha, in other words, You see, might be like that. However, that so we have the translation of the section of the emptiness, the first that we translated. After talking about when this part of the emptiness begin in the teachings of the principal path by Lama Zopa. I think that's I think a time in Florida or the North Carolina, so somewhere. 강식고대 천남 탐지기 윤전나냐 루아메서 미국 대소 관이 권시바 전에 상기기를 안 하시고 it begins with the therefore attempt to meditate on dependent arising. You haven't brought. You haven't brought the translation.
Yes, isn't she talking about this Mahamudra verse? Isn't she talking about this Mahamudra?
Three principal path.
No, it wasn't me mentioning.
Okay.
I didn't do that.
No. This word 강식고대 천남 탐지 윤전나냐 루아메서. The one before that, she therefore attempt to meditate on dependent arising. They are showing that having realization, but it says that one must realize emptiness, right view. So then instead of saying meditate on this, it says to attempt to realize dependent arising. In the teachings of three principal aspects path, and after that, anyone, the one see the unbearable. The cause effect of the phenomena one sees unbearable. The unbearable forever. The one see. Let me see. Anyone who see the cause effect of the phenomena unbearable. Forever. Maybe this of I've forgotten the translate that it's not easy to translate. There's a specific words terms there which maybe there's so kind of the So the particular terms were translated, but I couldn't remember now. Yeah. However, the meaning is that the you realize so that person is realize the object of ignorance, the concept holding the I. You see, for example, object I. See, to say, truly existent. The I is apprehended or believed by the ignorance concept of true existence. You see, truly existent, truly existent. So that person, seeing the person discover, realize this truly existent I that believed and there's a hold on to by the ignorance. You see, there's a totally believed 100% of it. You see, by the ignorance. So so the person realize that, truly I, that real I, in a sense, independent, existing from the side. So you see, totally empty. Doesn't say just there, it doesn't go anywhere. Just there doesn't exist at all. Totally empty, right there. So from where it's appearing, it is totally empty right there. You see, so there. So there's a scaring crow is in the field. Huh? What? Scarecrow. Huh? What's it? Huh? Scarecrow. Oh, there's a scarecrow. The scarecrow on the field. You see. Put some dress and the hands hanging like this, like a head like that. You see. So it can be used example as daytime or nighttime. So in nighttime, so you see like this, like there's a person standing there, but when you put the flashlight there, you see, you had that hallucination that there was a person there. But when you put flashlight, you see, then that hallucination is say, Shikpa. You see, stopped. That hallucination stopped. See, after you put the flashlight on that, the hallucination that you had before as a person, stopped. So. You see, slightest even atom of that doesn't exist there. what you believe that person appeared, because your mind labeled the way it looks like, then your mind like, oh, this person. It isn't because that looks like. So a person, there's a person standing there in the field. Your mind labeled, I'm believing that, and then that creates the appearance. See that there's a person, and then you see that there's a person. You see, you think, I really see person. I really see person. You say, even though it's hallucination, but because you see, there's a hallucination. You say, like in the dream, you really see the things. For your mind, you see, for your mind really. You see, whatever you see in the dream, you really seeing. So that expression, I really see it. It is there even in the dream, even though they don't exist. You see, even though they don't exist at all. Not only they don't exist from some side, but in the things in the dream do not exist at all. But still, you see, in the dream, you say, I really see it. In the dream you believe you talk. You see. So now here, so that so before you really see a person there, for the hallucination mind, you believe that you're really seeing a person. So it doesn't always prove that, you see, as it appears to you, really exists there. So however, by coming near in the daytime, then you see that hallucination you had before. Let's say the person stopped. There's not even an atom of that. Totally nonsense and empty. See. So similar like when you put a flashlight on that. So like that, similar here, you realize objective ignorance, that no question, 100% that's apprehended or say that's grasped or held by the ignorance. So like this, and then suddenly you realize, just there, suddenly you realize this is not there. It's totally, totally empty there, just there, completely. There's not even an atom of that existing from inside. So the previous so there's there's a particular term, and I don't remember there's specific deso, there's particular translation for that, which I did share one time, but I don't remember. However, the meaning is, you see, so that when you realize in the previous hallucination, the object of ignorance, the real I, in the sense appearing from there, you see, total non-existent, total non-existent there. There's not even an atom of that. There's no even an atom of that exists. Which is the real I, in the sense, independent one, existing from society. So, you see, Shiva. Not disintegrate. So, see, totally stopped, non-existent, non-existent. Disintegrated will be in pieces, but it's not pieces. Like breaking this like a cup, they make pieces, disintegrate, or disintegrate the house, the walls, not that. So yeah, it's non-existent. So I go, so yeah, so here, that person. So when you see the person, see the I which appears, the I which appears not merely labeled by mind. What exists is mere name, merely imputed by mind. What doesn't exist is what appeared in not merely labeled by mind. So they completely hold on to the grasp, or they hold on by ignorance. So see, what appeared exists from that. You see, total non-existent, total non-existent from there. It's not even slight atom of that. So the object of ignorance, that which is object, the truth is in the I, the object is reputed. By realizing that it's totally empty. Then again, by training mind into that realization, see, going back to that state, seeing empty. You see, and then you see mind training that. Then one see that it doesn't come to it doesn't lead. So this way of realizing emptiness doesn't lead to nihilism. That the I doesn't exist at all. It doesn't lead to nihilism. Doesn't lead to nihilism at all. So by training mind more and more in this emptiness, coming back to this point, seeing material emptiness. So it as a result, then you discover there's definitely I. Definitely I exist. But exist in the mere name, merely imputed by mind. So that, as I mentioned a few times, how subtle, how extremely subtle it is, the definition of existence, or borderline of existence, not existence. Any phenomenon with I So unbelievable, subtle. Existing name, meaning by mind. So, say, so there is the aggregates, reason there's aggregates, and then mind just made up the label I, and your thought. The reason because there's aggregates, there is a value-based aggregates existing. So your mind just made up. Your mind just made up the label. Simply just made up the label I. So that's it. There's nothing additional. There's nothing more. There's nothing slight. There's nothing even slight more than that. I exist. There's nothing slight. There's nothing slight more than that. I exist. There's nothing more than that. That's it. Finished. So, it's just a reason because there's aggregates. So the mind, your thought, just simply just made up the label. Simply thought I, made up the label. Made up the label. Then believe in that. Why it exists? There's no reason at all, except there's the valid base aggregate exists. That's because there's the base. Because there's the base exists. That's it. Nothing. That's it. Just that. So as a result, realizing the object of ignorance through the true reflection I, that 100% graspable, apprehended, or held by the totally empty, just there, totally empty. Not even slice of atom that exists. So then, by realizing that as a result, and then you discover the I. Instead of coming to the point, there's no I doesn't exist. There's that I exists in the man name, merely imputed by because merely imputed by mind. See, exists man name. So no choice. No choice. The realization comes as a result. The discovery, so the conventional truth. The existing man name. See, you now here you see the I. You realize, see, you see the I according to the reality. Here, how you see, how you discover the I is according to reality. In man name, merely imputed by mind. So like that. So when it comes to so here when it comes to the conclusion, when it comes to this point conclusion that realizing the conventional truth. I exist being merely imputed by mind. So, existing, I exist in mere name. I experience happiness of mere name. I do activities in mere name. I self exist in mere name. Experiences happiness of mere name. It does activities in mere name. So that. So when you realize conventional truth of the, before you realize absolute truth of the I, now here you realize conventional truth of the I. So then when you discover, you realize existing being, that I exist being made a level by mind, then that time, you see the I is unified. You see the I, it is existing, being made a level by mind, but while you are seeing the I, realizing the I in this way, at the same time, you realize the I is empty of existing, empty of the independent, empty of independent I, empty of existing from its own side, empty of the real I, or empty of existing, the I existing from its own side. So while you are seeing the I, is empty of existing from its own side, you see it is a existing mere name, limited by mind. While you are realizing that I exist in mere name, limited by mind, at the same time you realize this is empty. So the I is unified by emptiness, independent arising. You don't see contradictory, emptiness, independent arising on this one object, I. The I is unified with those two. So when it comes to when that realization comes, that time then the analysis of emptiness is completed. See. So what's that? So here what I want to say is if it leads your here I want to conclude this way. You are meditate on emptiness. What do you believe you have realized emptiness. So if it leads to this, point, the subtle dependent arising on personal skill view, that I exist in my name, limited by mind. So if it comes to this point, realizing the subtle dependent arising, you see how the I is subtle dependent arising. So how the I exists in the subtle dependent arising exists being made a level by mind. So if it comes to this point, if it comes to this conclusion, then your realization of emptiness is correct. If it comes to this point, if it doesn't lead to this point, if it doesn't help to realize the conventional truth of the I, or if it doesn't help, doesn't come to this conclusion, doesn't lead to this conclusion, realization of conventional truth of the I, the subtle dependent rising of the I. See? See? Opposite will lead to leading to opposite to this, which is then opposite to this. That is nihilism. Nihilism doesn't exist. The other nihilism doesn't exist, or say all fell in eternalism, other extreme, the existing from the side. So that's not realizing middle way view. That's not realizing middle way view. So the previous one is as Lama Zopa described that. Maybe that's okay. So the object of ignorance will realize this total non-existent, that real I, in a sense, in ordinary terms, what ordinary people talk, their daily life, their daily expressing the object of repeated in the ordinary people's daily life words is a real I. However, the describing that how to express in the philosophical teachings, so the independent hour existing from the side or existing by nature. So the truth is in the I. So by realizing that total non-existent, then you enter the middle way view, devoid of eternalism and devoid of nihilism. So that's what Lama Zopa was saying, that a person entered in the path that pleases all the victorious ones. So one thing to clarify is that very important thing to clarify. So when we recite Heart Sutra, this present part of the teachings, where it says no this, no that, no, say no I, no nose, no tongues, so which I missed out in the Heart Sutra. That's it. Should I put it first? So when one goes through this, if you get fear, so if you get fear during that time, so what I think that's positive. That's a very good sign. When we read, when you recite like Hasra, but no, it's not that. See, if you start to get fear, start to get, experience fear, that's a good sign, because I think I mentioned already before. Because that means it is a touching, is a hitting on the, it is hitting so, on the when you're reciting this, it is hitting on the no. See, it is hitting on the object of ignorance. The target, see, the object reputed the real I, in the sense, independent of existing from the side, believed by, apprehended, believed by ignorance. So it is hitting, it is touching on that. It is hitting on that. So when it hits on that, you get fear. I don't know how others would say. I don't know how others would say. Not sure, but the way I think is that so when fear arises, I think at that time it hits, it hits on the object of ignorance, and and then it is not there. You see, it hits, it touches, so that you start to get fear. This is sometimes when you get fear when you recite Har Sutra, some fear arises. So this is what I think. Also, when you mental emptiness, fear arises. So if it is the way where you meditate, where you think, if you miss out the point, where it says no, it's not on the object of ignorance, the false I or the I existing from inside. If it's not on that, if it's negating the I which exists, which is merely left by mind, I don't think the fear comes. I don't think the fear comes. Because why fear doesn't come? When you feel nihilism, why fear doesn't come? What I think is that you see, even intellectually, think you could not find the general I or the middle level I couldn't find. But you see, you cannot find. But at the same time, this ignorance, one's ignorance, or say, holding continuously the real I, independent of existence, continuously holding on that. Continuously that's happening. That real I, real I meditating is still there. Real I, there's a real I meditating. That's still happening there. It's still there. See, so nothing happened to that. Nothing happened on the target. So therefore, this is there. Real I, doing meditation on emptiness. This is there. So I don't see how fear can rise. You see, for nihilism, that's what I think. So now here, so for example, say all the conditions, cause conditions together. So there's imprint from past life. Her teachings on emptiness or studied or whatever meditated, and that then strong Guru devotion. Strong Guru devotion. So the state of mind like that, strong Guru devotion. She developed, and then also at the same time doing extensive purification. So strong Guru devotion, receiving blessing in one's heart, Guru's blessing in one's heart, and then at the same time the extensive collecting merit and doing purification, like that, prostitution, by sacrifice name, so forth, so these things, so pacifying the obstacles for realization and the necessary condition to collect merit is happening. So then so that time, then doesn't need many words. So when the mind is ready, doesn't need many words. Even 2 words, you see, you find some, like even 2 words like that. You see, it clicks. When all the conditions there, receiving blessing, Guru, all that, and then it just clicks the mind. See. Then you suddenly you recognize the dakcha, the object of reputed, the false view. See, it's always there. It's always there. We're born with it, and from beginning this is birth. It's been there, but never. We got up this morning with this, with that ignorance, with that view, and from birth and from even before, from beginning this is birth, but never recognized. You see, and always believed that's true. So that blocked. You see. To see the truth. So the so all the cause conditions together, then that time even without even many words, see. That like for example, vase, like vase, vase on the vase, vase on the vase, eye on the eye. Even some, came out of, there's some teaching like that, it came out of that Lamas, you see, the experience, expressing. So something like that, then suddenly some even towards like that, then suddenly you see, it clicks your mind. Then say, and then you see, you vase in the vase, so that was some words. Then okay, then you look at the eye, then you use that example on the eye. You see the eye also like that, eye on the eye, you see. So that what he's saying is that you see there's a middle level eye. You see eye which exists as middle level eye. Then there's a false eye on that. That's a truly existence. Truly existence. You see, truly existent appearance projected, decorated or projected on the middle level eye, you see, by ignorance, by past ignorance, by leaving negative imprint on also mental continuum. Then this negative imprint project the first second, because aggregates, because is it the reason because aggregate by say focus on that, thinking of that, then say mind merely impute I, merely impute I. You see, by focusing, by thinking of the aggregates. So as I gave the example that because of aggregates, body is doing action sitting. Aggregates body is doing action sitting. So the mind, if somebody asks what you're doing, the mind first, think of what the aggregates body is doing and what the mind is doing. The body spirit mind. So the mind focus on that. What spirit, what mind is it? Then it impute. After that, it impute. Mere imputation. The I. I am sitting or listening or talking, whatever. Their function, which is also actually mere name. So the next second, the first second is that. By thinking of that, the mind will impute I. The next second of that, then this I merely imputed, but mind is it in the first second. The next second it appears back. The next second it appears back. It doesn't appear immediately by mind, it appears not immediately by mind. So how that happened? So as I mentioned before, the ignorance concept of truth left negative imprint on the mental continuum. So that negative imprint at the first second, the mind think of I guess meeting with the I. Then right after that, the negative imprint, you see, put projection, see, negative imprint. They say truly existent appearance. It projects that. Like from negative role by putting machine, it projects on the TV screen, movie screen. So here, negative imprint. Mind is like feeling. Mind is like the negative role, the negative, and then the imprint is like what's printed there. So right after mind meeting with the eye, then that puts this decoration, this hallucination, the appearance of true existence. Then the next, see, that's it. Right after the mind meeting with the eye, then the hallucination, the true existence appearance is projected on the middle of the eye. So that's how after the mind think of agates, then meeting with the eye, when it appears back, see, when it appears back, it appears back not mere level of mind, in the not mere level of mind, real one, existing from society, independent. So then the same continuity of that thought. The first second thought is imputed. First second thought imputed. Then the next second the continue, which is continued of the previous thought, which is merely imputed I. So say, then believe. Say, hold on to, say, apprehend or hold on to this inherently, this is a truly existent I. This I which appeared not merely by mind is true. So not being, say, not being aware, not being aware, forgot, not being aware that, say, that it just now imputed by one's own thought, by one's mind, see, not having that awareness, forgetting that. So then the same continuity thought, that which first second merely imputed I. So that thought, so we let that thought to hold on to hold on to this as a projection. the way that I appeared, you see, not mere level of mind, truly existent, real one. So we let that thought, you see, to hold on to it, think apparently that's true. So that time that time then become that time then this thought become ignorance. Whenever the next second thought we see, we are allowed to hold on to it. It's true. The other which appeared not mere level mind, true. So at that time, this is the level of ignorance, and this time we create the ignorance. We create the ignorance. The very specific ignorance, the root of samsara, that which becomes root of samsara. There are many ignorance according to the four schools of Buddhist philosophers. Previous ones, their own connotation of ignorance and root of samsara, but in reality they're not root of samsara. But the root of samsara is only one. So this particular one, you see, when the I appeared back, not merely by mind, it's true. So the minute when we let our mind believe on that, so that's that time we create ignorance. We create, so that is root of samsara, or root of all other delusions, all the negative emotional thoughts, karma, the action karma, and all the result sufferings, general suffering of samsara, particular sufferings of vichitram, all that. So this is the very beginning. This is the very beginning. The creator, which is your own mind, but the hallucinatory mind, and ignorance holding true existence. The creator, the originator of this, from 12 dependent related limb, the evolution of samsara. So here when we create this ignorance, so that's the first thing. What we see to say originator, the creator originator, the rest of the 12 dependent related limb, you see. So this is the first one. From the 12, this is the first one. So that see. So say. So like this. So now here. So now here, you can get the idea how we create root of samsara continuously. So we because we always let our mind hold on to this projection, the false I, the I which appeared to not merely level of mind, or existing from inside. So we always let the mind to hold on to this truth. So therefore, now here we can get the idea of that we're clearing the root of samsara all the time. It's a non-stop 24 hours. So therefore, now here, I think I mentioned already before, how so essential it is, how it's so essential, the most important, so essential. You see, now here you can see, when we know how we create root of samsara, by knowing that, we know that now here solution is do not let our mind to hold on to this. I appeared not merely level by mind or existing from samsara. To not allow the mind to hold on to this truth. So for that, we meditate, looking at it hallucination. We meditate. The opposite is we look at it hallucination. As it is hallucination. As it is hallucination. See, not true, false. So we look at it false. As it is hallucination, we look at it hallucination. So by looking at the hallucination, by practicing mindfulness, that's looking at the hallucination. So you see, it helps. So what understand comes is not, it doesn't exist. That understand what comes in your heart. So you don't let the mind. You don't let. So that when you do that, you see, this real I. I see, I in the dream or like say illusion. However, when you look at the hallucination, you see, which gives understanding in your heart, non-existent, empty. So here, you're not allowing, when you practice mindfulness with it, you see, even one doesn't realize totally it's empty, completely empty. But, you see, even not concentrating completely like that, but see, this is hallucination. It's not true. It's empty. Some idea of empty, non-existent, rather than existing more. Idea in their heart, non-existent. See. So anyway, so that. So here, you see, so this way, it helps. You see, to not create root of samsara. This ignorance, which you don't allow to hold on to it, is true. So same thing on the aggregates. Same. When we let our mind hold on to the aggregate, that is true. As it appeared, not mere level of the mind, existing inside. So again, that will become root of samsara. According to Sarache, not only that, but also the ignorance, our mind, holding the aggregates, you see, appearing not to be a level of mind, existing from that, holding that is true. That's also root of samsara. So all the rest of phenomena, so when we don't meditate that empty, when we don't meditate that hallucination, without looking at the hallucination, there is hallucination. Without looking at the false, there is false. So when we say, when we don't say, when we meditate like this, then we do, you see the ignorance holding on to the phenomena. You see, it's true. It's they appear existing from their side, or not merely by mind. You see, so that doesn't happen. When you meditate on emptiness, phenomena, or the even looking at it, say, like illusion or like dream, looking at it or false, that was false. Looking at hallucination, that was false. That was hallucination. See. Similar. When you recognize the dream is dream, while you're dreaming, if you recognize dream is dream, then you have understanding in your heart. It's not true. You see, it doesn't exist. And similar when you when you discover this is, this is not, this is just mirage, So, when you realize that there's no water there at all, on the sand, that place there's no water at all. When you see, either you were told by somebody or you came from there, you realize there's no water at all. But you have the vision, like you have the vision of water. See, this. See, as there's water, we have vision. So here you come to know. Here you come to know this is a mirage. See, a mirage. So you have the still vision that as there's water, it's there, but you have understanding in your heart. It's not true. You have the vision, but your understanding in your heart is not true. There's no water there. So like that. So then there is no thought by knowing this mirage. Then there is no thought holding on, apprehending, say, there is water there. That is water. There's no, that thought doesn't happen. Same thing when you recognize the dream is dream, it doesn't allow the thought believing this is real. So same. So that. And then, since you're not creating the ignorance this way, practice mindfulness. Whether you see looking at things independent arising, existing name, or empty, or the looking at the hallucination, however. So you don't create, you don't allow the mind to become ignorance, conceptualism. So during that time, impossible to rise anger, attachment, all those other delusions, all the rest of the delusions. It doesn't say there's no basis to rise. So then there's no creating karma. So that then there's no suffering samsara from that, you see. So to finish what I was mentioning before, so the so I was describing before the vase of the vase. So merely the vase, then this, you see, then there's the cover, the true existence. On that projected by the mind. So vast and vast. Eye on the eye. Oh, see. Then you are able to, because all the cause conditions, as I mentioned before, all perfected. So then, able to identify. So what's said in the teachings by those experienced lamas. So you are able to identify. You see, able to identify of your view. See that. So example of that. Then say. Then wherever you look at, you see, when you look at the ceiling also like that. You see, existing from its own side. So if you look at the tangas, the brocade, this very bright, you see, blue, red, they're also existing from their own side. You know. So wherever you look at, everything is a gakcha, objective repute. Everything appear existing from their own side. Everything. Wherever you look at it, everything's gakcha, object reputed. So see, it is always there, but didn't recognize. It's always there, from beginning to birth. That hallucination was there, but never recognized. See? So only now, suddenly your mind wake up due to the blessing of Guru and the classes of external merit and the purification. So suddenly your mind will wake up. You see, that from that deep sleep, this has a Gurjo. German, this German is a Gurjo. Gurjo. As a Gurjo mentioned, he was teaching Dharma. I think he went to Tibet. So Gurjo was teaching Dharma in the West. This is much before, much before the Tibet invaded by mainland China. Before escaping to Tibet, much before. I don't know what's here. So Gurjo. He was teaching Dharma, but very simple, because people so difficult people to understand to present the actual words. You see, that time, people are not ready, or you see, I think maybe drugs didn't happen that time. So you see, so difficult to teach. So in the normal words, they can understand. So Gurjo, he used very simple words. For ignorance, he uses sleep. He uses sleep. People are in sleep. So he uses, for ignorance, he uses sleep. So it's very true. So I agree with Gurjo's word, sleep. So anyway, so this hallucination is there from beginning to birth. I mean, you see, it's always there, but never recognized. That is it. And also I want to mention this. That you see, because even you see, even you debate, using those words from the philosophical text. You see, in the past, because these conditions didn't happen, you see, strong imprint from past, then the strong good devotion and the same blessing, the extensive purification, didn't happen. So even though you debate those words, you use those words, existing by nature, inherently existing promise of that, even though you use this debate, but your way of thinking is taught, but what these words meant to your mind, you see, even though you debate many years, debate matter, you see, without this cause condition gap together, you see, then even in debate, but your way of thinking is totally, your way of thinking of the meaning, something else. Never touch, never, there's no question. Even though you're using the words in debate, you see, even though you're using the words, all these words, but never identified, you see, never thought about these appearances. In your view, view in your mind is the way the object I, all this the way appear. Never, see, never related, never, never connect. So you think, you think something else. You see, because this condition didn't happen. So therefore it never click. It never click your mind, see, never wake up. So it's like sleeping all the time. It's never wake up. So however to just to finish this so the important thing is and that is it. So whatever logic, even such very simple, the king of the logic, for example, the dependent arising, the I, doesn't have true existence because it's dependent. The I doesn't have true existence because it's dependent arising. And that is so powerful. That is so powerful. Just that simple logic, that means a lot. The I doesn't have true existence because it's dependent on us, made imputed by mind. What is it is what's made imputed by mind. So anyway, once you have recognized once you have recognized the I on the I, or the appearing like that, and the I existing from the side, you see, a real I appearing from there. However, so once we recognize it, so then you say, what is the object of liberty, So suddenly you become aware. This is object of what's called object of liberty. Gotcha. Then you use logic. It is not true, isn't it? Because it depends on arising. So however, once you recognize the object of liberty, which is on the mere level, which is on the I. On the I means mere level I on the I, or the real I, in the sense existing from society. So this is gotcha, object of liberty, which means the meaning of that is, meaning of that non-existent. So when you recognize this is gotcha, object of liberty, means non-existent. So then that time, that time, it cannot exist. That time, it cannot exist. See, it can't exist. See. It can't exist. So what is happening is you start to see it's empty. You start to see empty. That's what it is. You have to start to see it empty. That is what it is. You see, you start to see the false I which doesn't exist. You start to see that I which doesn't exist. You start to see it doesn't exist. That's what's happening. But in the experience, then what your mind gets experiences is losing I. Losing not I, losing, not like that, but you, who is meditating is losing. I who is meditating. I mentioned Dharma, how to mention in this I. So not I sitting there. You see, losing I who is meditating. So here, I who is meditating, me, I who is meditating, losing. So that comes, that actually in the view of your mind, in the experience of your mind, that's so losing I, losing you, losing, you see, oneself, me, I, you see. See, so the Lama Zopa was a word, 강식 코데 처럼 탐지디 윤대나야 루아메도 미괴 대소 간이 군식바 so 식바 so not dissolved stopped anyway. So that time is Shiva, so then what you experience the losing I. So that losing the self. No, not losing general I, losing the self. One who's meditating is losing. So that you see. It cannot stay. Once you recognize it's false. You see, which means not true and non-existent. So it cannot stay. It's like it's no freedom to stay. See, kind of so losing I. So that time then if that time, then there's great risk if you don't know, if you are not aware ahead of time. You see, actual experience when you realize emptiness of what you see what's going to say. In the experience of what's going to happen. So if one didn't have idea before, haven't learned completely the special part of the experience. See, from the text or from the experienced lamas, gurus. Then here, see. If you didn't have idea before, then here you don't know what's happening to you. You don't know what's happening to you. So that, then you see unbelievable fear rises. Unbelievable fear rises. The fear, this fear is not the same as I think. Tiger comes. Fear rises over some enemy or something. I think different fear. This fear is something very deep. Very inside of you. Deep fear, very deep fear. Because here, the I that you've been believing, not only from this morning, from birth, from beginningless as a birth, you have been holding on to it. Now, today, this minute, you see, you are seeing, see, losing all, see, it's become non-existent. So you see, you are seeing this. So and basically that time then also that time was not being familiar, then you see, didn't know no idea the experience in the past, about the experience in the past. So then then there's you might think, even though you're starting to see incredible opportunity, you see, to realize emptiness and to start, and develop the wisdom, and and then which leads to directly perceiving emptiness, then directly sees the and the gross defilements, and also with bodhicitta, then into mind path ceases even subtle defilements. Able to achieve liberation and enlightenment, which leads to that. But you see, so then here, because you're not familiar with the experience, so then you see the obstacle comes. Here you see, I'm following nihilism. I'm following nihilism, you see, because you're losing I, because you feel losing I, you see. So then you think, this may not be right. How can it be possible? How this can be possible? You who is meditating, you're losing. You see, how can this be possible? See. So you think emptiness is something else. You think emptiness is something else. You see. So then fear. Of thinking, following nihilism. It's not following nihilism at all. When this experience happens, there's no danger to follow nihilism at all. No danger at all to follow nihilism. Why? Because there's no such a thing. I become non-existent. It's impossible because there's always aggregates. Once there's always aggregates, the continuity of consciousness, there's always continuity of consciousness. Even after you become enlightened, there's always continuity of consciousness. So there's always aggregates. So therefore, impossible that I become non-existent. The I to become non-existent. The aggregates has to be non-existent. So the continuity of consciousness has to be non-existent. Only then I become non-existent. So that is impossible. So first one has to make sure, impossible to follow nihilism. That I become non-existent. This is what feeling you get. This is what feeling you get. I become non-existent. I become non-existent. This is feeling what you get, but it's not. But it's not like that. So one should know the impossible that I become non-existent. That one must know before, right? Because there's always continuity of consciousness. I can never be non-existent. See? So that's so essential, very, very important. So then you can protect yourself, you can guide yourself. Otherwise you're lost, and otherwise. So this thought, following nihilism. I'm following nihilism. So this becomes a huge obstacle. So there's another word, huge. So this, great obstacle, see, to realizing this. So what should happen is that one must, like crossing the river, one must go through the fear. So to rise fear is when the fear comes, that's the best time. That means your meditation emptiness is working. It's working. It's working, and it's hurting. destroying to the enemy, the ignorance, by the object of ignorance receives harm. So when the fear comes, receives harm, it harms the ignorance. It harms the ignorance. So, as I mentioned about Madhamika, the lower intelligent bodhisattvas, the lower intelligent, maybe less merit, they get some of the fear, unbelief fear, and then higher intelligent bodhisattvas, those, I guess, much merit. When they realize emptiness, say, hairs from pores stand out, and even the tears come, it's incredible joy. So it's dependent on the individual person's experience. So see, that I think might be amount of merit in that. So however, one must. So important point here is like crossing a river, one must go through the fear. Let the eye to be totally. So in your view, you see losing eye. So let it to be totally lost. Only then you're able to realize. See, if that can be done, only then you can be able to realize emptiness. Otherwise you see. Otherwise, you just start to see. You just start to see empty, but not completely. You get some idea. You see. So you must let it be totally lost. There is no danger. In this way, it only leads to the middle way. You see, it only leads to this way. This way only leads to insofar it only leads to the realization of conventional truth. The I exist mere name. So here the key point is must let the I to be totally let it be lost. That's the extremely important point, extremely essential. So this is extremely essential. So then after, so why you get this experience? Losing eye. Because in reality, there is no I become non-existent. This is one this is what one might think that time, by not knowing the experience of the I become non-existent. The you become non-existent. That is it. However, losing eye. So why this experience happening? It's because it's explained by Jamyang Getsang. This the four analysis, the one I translated from this great Lama Bodhisattva Getsang Jangamalo, the Mahamudra, from there translated. So this teaching, his teaching Lama, this is very experiential, it's very effective. So he explained that why this experience happened is because losing I, I become non-existent. You feel like that. It's because the hallucination of this, the gakcha, the true existence, as a true existence on the eye is immediately the eye. truly existent, which is projected. I didn't say projected, but truly existent is the gakcha object on the level I. So that one, you're realizing, say, that one is totally non-existent. What is it? The extra thing, the extra additional thing on the male level I, which project. See? So this one, you're realizing total non-existent. That's what the Dechen Dharma said. Why you get this feeling, I become non-existent or become non-existent. See? Self. Yourself become non-existent. See? The losing I. I think one thing might be why this experience happens might be like this, that for us, you see, who say that for common ascending is that anything that exists, you see, according to our perception, it is truly existent. Anything that exists, truly. There is no other phenomena exist, but not truly existent. According to our perception and our belief, anything exists, it is truly existent. Existing from the side. So it has, it's like kind of like it has to be that. Or say, for in our view or belief, you see, anything exists. It has to be truly existent. You see, we can't see phenomena. We can't see phenomena separately from that. You see, do not see. Do not see separately, from that. You see, truly existent. Always with truly existent appearance, always. So everything, whatever appears, in that way, So anyway. So could be that. So also due to habituation in that. See, this is my guess. That so. So after one has realized emptiness, then one after one has reached that point, realized emptiness, the eyes after letting the eyes totally lost of the view and total non-existent or something that then every day one has to do meditation analysis and then come to that point. Then one try to establish one pointless concentration, try to last concentration that longer. So then it's what is called a seeking meditation from the right view. So then it's shine. So this is the if I meditate on emptiness, so once you have this experience, every day must then in making sessions, mustn't lose this experience. Come back to that same point. So also developed, and established the concentration on it. So since we're meditating, it's good to get, come to know the dangers. I have time to have some idea. So then that we see you have some idea before, then that becomes a guide. You see, during that time, then you know what to do, how to go about. See, otherwise you start with some experience, then you escape from that. Get so frightened, and then you escape from that. Then it will never happen for years. You see, cannot come back to that. See, so like that. So I think so in the future, if I have a realization of emptiness, then I can tell you more. So I can't tell anything. So maybe in the future, more. Maybe after some lifetimes. So, and I get in yes, I beg about the dog, and I come to the carriage. The meaning board in those charges. Was such a boy, George, man, Trom, Rare, needing body, sang Through the past, present, future, medical, made the bodhicitta be generated from the heart, in the hearts of all us. Was family members, all of us here, in the hearts of and organizers here who are doing service who are doing service here. Everyone, then all the rest of the sentient beings. Changzhou Samzhou Rinpoche Maji Wang Ji Gyawa Nyamba Meba Kone Bongdo Abewa Shu they made the bodhicitta be generated. Made the bodhicitta be generated in the hearts of everyone in this world. Changzhou Samzhou Rinpoche Maji Wang Ji Gyawa Nyamba Meba Kone Bongdo Abewa Shu bodhicitta be generated in the hearts of all the leaders of the world, and in the hearts of all the terrorists, all the people who are doing so much harm to the world. May the bodhicitta be generated in their heart without delaying a second, and bodhicitta be generated in the hearts of the sentient being may increase. Changjo, Senjo, Rembo, Oje, Mage, Banam, Geju, Jawa, Anyamba, Meba, Kone, Kongdu, Beva, that we have all these opportunities to retreat and every day to purify something that karma, many lifetime, many years, all those heavenly karma, and then like extensive meditation. In a evening session, even with each prostration, in the beginning session, then with each practice, so much meditation, so much purification, and bring closer and closer to by planting the seed of the path of enlightenment, bring closer to enlightenment every day in every session. So they say, so the by kindness facing Dharma. So dedicate all the holy wishes immediately in terms of their life. As for all the gurus. Then Lama's incarnation, Lama Zopa so to have a stable life, that to be able to benefit from them, Lama Zopa extensive benefits from them. In this very lifetime, by completing study.
May glorious God's belong stable, well-being, sacredness, tender space of happiness. May I and others without exception accumulate merit and purify negativities, and may be blessed to quickly attain Buddhahood.
I'm just going to do my favorite dedication, then I'm going to run. Did all the past, present, future, marriage, material, brothers. That which exists, what's merely by mind, what do not exist, what appeared, say, not merely by mind. There is total nonsense, empty. Matter I, who exists, what is merely by mind, and what do not exist, who do not exist, what who is appeared not merely by mind, which is total nonsense, empty. Achieve that enlightenment, which exists exists merely by mind, or what doesn't exist not merely by mind. Which is total nonsense, empty. And then later also limits who exists not merely who exists merely by mind, who do not exist, who appeared not merely by mind, who is total nonsense, empty. And to that about enlightenment, which exists not merely, which exists merely by mind, or which do not exist, appear not merely by mind, which is total nonsense, empty. By myself alone, who exists merely by mind, who do not exist, appear not merely by mind, which is total nonsense, empty. So, please do the dedication. The rest dedication. I have to run. It was too much tea.